everybody to the Movie Trivia Challenge. I'm your host, Hunter the Hitman Chambless. Tonight we have a Nerdom battle as Sandy the Sandman Robinson takes on the assassin, Andrea Malabag. I'm not alone. I'm joined by the other assassin, Antonio Chavez. How's it going, man?
Going pretty good. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm here for not color commentary. I'm here for corny commentary. So we're going to see how this goes to make it funny, but also just keep it interesting, keep it going, keep everything nice and suave.
Definitely. All right, guys, let's get into the introductions. Introducing first, making his return to the Nerdom Division, he is the Sandman, Sandy Robinson. How's it going, man?
L. Chico. No, it's Xavier Woods kills me.
Love it.
It's doing good, guys. I'm having a great time. I'm saddened that there are two assassins in the room that are gonna, and I mean, Hunter, you used to go by the Hitman, so there's a Hitman. There's two assassins. I mean, my name should be Sandy Bulletproof Robinson, and then I would be then I'd be all right. But you know what? That's right. But I'm doing good. You know what? I've watched a couple of Andrea's matches. She's an absolute rock star. It's going to take everything that I know, and probably a couple of things that I don't know that I can just makuga out of my ass to win this match. But whoever wins at the end of the day, I'm happy to play against her, and I'm happy to be back playing in the league. Definitely.
And Sandy, don't worry. This is like the Continental in John Wick, a shooter-free zone. So
no business on company grounds. There we go.
No. All right, so this is how it works. There'll be 60 seconds on the clock to answer 8 questions, 4 from your strengths, 4 from Andrea's strengths. You have unlimited skips, so if you don't know an answer, pass it, and if we have time at the end of all 8 questions, we will go back to the skipped answers, all right? You cannot use your extension or your challenges in this round.
Hey, Hunter, have I ever gotten enough time at the end of the round to go back to a question and answer it?
Yes, actually, you have. In single.
Have I? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, you're right.
All right, so Antonio,
this time, but
we'll be giving you your first series of questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I think.
All right, so we will start after, the clock will start after Antonio starts the very first question.
All right, your first question. In the desolation of Smog, which dwarf becomes gravely ill after an orc shoots him with a poison arrow?
Oh, Philly.
Okay. What year saw the release of The Voyage Home?
Star Trek, The Voyage Home, right?
Yes.
Pass.
What teacher is the head of the Hufflepuff house?
Madam Pomfrey.
Who directed Furious 7?
Justin Lin.
What is the name of Lucifer's brother in this show?
Michael.
Lucifer. Who plays Admiral Marcus in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Shit. Pass.
In The Force Awakens, who is the only character to say, "May the Force be with you"?
Leia.
All right, that is the end of the time.
1986.
All right, so we will take Sandy out and bring in his opponent right now. And his opponent, she is the assassin, Andrea Malabag.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, I'm doing great. This should be interesting. This is the first time I'm going to be facing Sandy. So let's see what happens here.
All right, definitely. I'll explain to you how this works. 60 seconds on the clock to answer 8 questions, 4 from your strengths, 4 from Sandy's strengths. You have unlimited skips. If you don't know an answer, skip it, and we will come back to it if we have time at the end of all 8 questions. You cannot use your extension or your challenges in this round. Then we'll come back to round number 2. Do you understand?
Yep.
All right, I will give you your set of questions first. Are you ready?
Ready.
In the desolation of Smog, which dwarf becomes gravely ill after an orc shoots him with a poisoned arrow?
Philly.
What year saw the release of The Voyage Home? What teacher is the head of the Hufflepuff House?
Pomona Sprout.
Who directed Furious 7?
Pass.
What is the name of Lucifer's brother in Lucifer?
Amenadiel.
Who plays Admiral Marcus in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Peter Belling.
In The Force Awakens, who is the only character to say, "May the Force be with you"?
Poe Dameron.
All right, that is the end of your questions. So we will bring back Sandy and have a score update and a recap right now. Guys, so at the end of round number 1, we have Sandy with 2, Andrea with 2. Here are the answers to the questions. In the Desolation of Smog, which dwarf becomes gravely ill after an orc shoots him with a poisoned arrow? It's Keeley.
Oh, yeah.
What year saw the release of The Voyage Home?
Confused.
So did Sandy. 1986. What teacher is the head of the Hufflepuff House? Professor Sprout. Who directed Fury 7? James Wan. What is the name of Lucifer's brother in the show? Amenadiel or Michael? Who plays Admiral Marcus in Star Trek Into Darkness? It's Peter Weller. In The Force Awakens, who is the only character to say, "May the Force be with you"? General Leia. And your final question, what season of Smallville saw the first appearance of Lois Lane? Season 4.
4.
Unfortunately, no one
Damn
got
it.
that question. Damn it.
Yeah.
You like left the Smallville question on the board.
Damn.
Yep.
All right, guys. So it's 2-2 going in to round number 2, which works like this. It is the movie quotes round. Both Andrea and Sandy had given me a movie or 7 movies that they want to hear a quote from. In order to get 2 points, in the character and the actor who says the quote. Get one right, miss the other. Your opponent can steal for 1 point. You miss both of them, your opponent can steal for up to 2 points. All right?
Mhm.
All right. We are tied, and you both have the same record. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to think of a number. I'll think of a number. Whoever gets it closest wins. 1 to 10. Yes?
7.
2.
Sandy? I had 5. The number was
Andrea.
5. So that's, yeah, it's Andrea. All right. So Andrea will start with her question, her quotes. Antonio, you want to give your assassin nickname sharer the quotes?
All right. Let's see here. All right. So this is from, and it's okay to get the movie, right? Just making sure. All right. The quote is, let me see. From Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The adventure ends here, boys, but don't fret. The world will know our story, how it was too late to save the girl, how you two tragically lost your minds at the sight of her mangled body.
Oh, that's Gilderoy Lockhart, played by Kenneth Branagh.
All right.
Correct for 2 points.
Your next quote from Fellowship of the Ring. I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you I will not let the White City fall, nor our people fail.
That would be Aragorn, played by Viggo Mortensen.
That's correct for another 2 points.
Yes.
Bringing you up to 6. All right, Sandy, I will give you your quotes. Are you ready?
I better be. Andrew's killing it over there already.
The first movie you picked was Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. And your quote is, "It's a far, far better thing I do than I have ever done before. A far better resting place that I go to than I have ever known."
It is Captain James Tiberius Kirk, played by William Shatner.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's unbelievable.
I would have answered that halfway or right off the bat from your question, but I wanted you to actually read something from a real book, Hunter.
And your second movie you picked was The Crow. Love this movie. And your quote is, "He was already dead. He died a year ago. The moment he touched her. They're all dead. They just don't know it yet."
That would be Eric Draven, played by Brandon Lee.
That is correct. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And we are tied again, 6 apiece.
Yep.
Going into the bonus quote, which works like this. You will both write down on your whiteboards 4 possible answers in a random movie quote. I need the character, the actor, the movie, and the release year, each worth 1 point apiece, all right? You have 60 seconds on the clock after I finish asking the quote. All right. And here, your quote is in the category of the Wizarding World.
In the what?
And your quote is, the Wizarding World.
Okay.
And your quote is, why so tense, Potter? My father and I have a bet, you see. I don't think you're going to last 10 minutes in this tournament. He disagrees. He thinks you won't last 5.
It's a very interesting insult. Don't you agree, Emperor?
I know, right? Talking about how many times, or how much time a man can last.
I think that's how the British usually insult each other.
What a match so far. Tied 6 apiece.
Yeah.
Both have all 3 of their extensions and a challenge. If need be, 30 seconds on the clock remaining. I love pretty much all the Wizarding World movies, even the Fantastic Beasts films.
Not me. You know me. I'm part of the Prisoner of Azkaban. That's it.
Prisoner of Azkaban is actually my favorite book and movie. So, all right, head into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We start with Sandy.
All right. The character is Draco Malfoy. The actor, I think it's Tom Phelps. I really don't think that it is, though. The movie is The Goblet of Fire, and the release was 2005?
You got 3 points.
Whew, okay.
Andrea.
She got it all.
Yeah.
Yep, I had Draco Malfoy, Tom Felton, Harry Potter, and the Goblet of Fire in 2005.
I actually wrote the whole title, too.
Damn. Nice. Good job, Andrea.
All right,
I can't believe I got 3.
Feel like close game, people.
All right, so it's 9-10, correct? Andrea in the lead by 1.
Correct.
Yep.
Going into round number 3, which is our brand new movie spinner round. There are 6 movies on the wheel, 3 from Andrea, 3 from Sandy. We'll start with the person who is behind, which is Sandy. We will ask him spin the wheel to bring up a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer in each of the categories, all right? You have 1 respin, so if you don't like a movie that's spun, you can respin it on your 2, 3, or your 5, but you cannot use it on any other number after that, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So the movies on the wheel today are Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Return of the King, Fast 5, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Justice League, and Star Trek Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Star Wars Episode
Which one doesn't belong?
All right. If y'all, Sandy, are you ready?
I hope so.
Spin is in. And it lands on Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it or spin again.
Oh, I'll keep it.
All right. Your question is, who plays Hagrid in this film?
Robbie Coltrane.
That was correct for 2 points. Sending it back to Andrea, bringing them up to 11. All right, Antonio, you can give Andrea her question for whatever movie it lands on, all right?
All right.
Andrea, are you ready for your spin?
Yep, let's do it.
Your spin is in. It cannot land on Sorcerer's Stone again, or we will have to respin. Lands on Fast 5 for your 2-pointer. And keep it or spin again.
I'm going to spin it again.
Oh, we're going to use your respin. Okay. The spin is in.
By the way, that one didn't belong. It was Ryan Reynolds.
You're
Really
stuck with
wants me
Fast 5. The fate of Vin Diesel's family.
Yeah.
You take this movie.
Okay. Since you seem to love family, your question in Fast 5. Who plays Hobbs in this film?
Vin Diesel. Ooh.
That is
Oh.
incorrect.
I
It's
know. I
Dwayne
knew it.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Smell.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I said it wrong. Ooh, I should have taken some time.
that's fine. All right, are you ready for your 3-pointer, Andrea?
Yep.
Your spin is in. And it lands on Return of the King. So you will have to keep Return of the King.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. All right. Return of the King for your 3-pointer. After Gollum kills Deagle, he retreats into what mountains?
Misty Mountains.
Correct for 3 points.
Whew.
Correct for 3 points. Bringing you up to 13 points. All right. Sandy, are you ready for your 3-pointer?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Your spin is in. You do have your respin if you want it.
I knew it. I knew this movie was going to come up.
It lands on Justice League.
I'll take it.
All right. Your 3-pointer in the category of Justice League is: when Bruce is talking with Arthur, he says that he has been Batman for how many years?
Holy shit.
5, 4, 3.
I'll get an
2.
extension.
All right. I can also repeat the question
Repeat
for
the
you.
question, that's fine. Yeah, repeat the question, sorry.
When Bruce is talking with Arthur, he says that he has been Batman for how many years?
I don't know. I'm going to say 15 years.
You're 5 years off. The correct answer is 20.
20? Yeah. 20 is what I thought, and then I was like, I don't think he said it. So,
All right, so Sandy has his 5-pointer to pass it back to Andrea. Are you ready for your spin?
We'll see.
You do have your respin if you want it. And it lands on Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Do I feel more comfortable with Harry than I do with... Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, you're going to take your 5-pointer in the Sorcerer's Stone. All right, so your question in the category of the Sorcerer's Stone is: how many points does Harry receive at the end of the Quidditch game against Slytherin?
I thought you said the quiz game. I thought I didn't. It's Quidditch game. I'm gonna say
5, 4.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go with my first thing. So I'm gonna say 50 points.
And your winner, Andrea Malabag. The correct answer is 150 points.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit.
150. 13 to 11 was the final score. Andrea, congratulations. How are you feeling?
Yeah. He gave me a scare. That was a scary experience to have. He's awesome. So there's that. Yeah. Aside from being like a nervous wreck throughout that final question, now I feel fine. It's going down, and yeah, I'm just happy to get the win.
Definitely. All right, that's been your winner, the assassin Andrea Malabag. We'll be right back with our runner-up, the Sandman, Sandy Robinson. What a match, man. How you feeling, dude?
I mean, it always, feels less than pleasurable when you lose. But you know what? Like I said right off the beginning, losing to Andrea is a pleasure. She's a great competitor. She knows her stuff. And that's who I want to play against. Those are the type of people that I want to play against, win or lose. She's a great player, and I was just fortunate enough to play with her, and unfortunate enough not to be able to hit either one of those last two questions. That's two number questions. They're going to haunt me forever. So, but you know what? I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see who I get to try to beat next time. So yeah.
Definitely.
Congrats to Andrea.
That's been your runner-up, Sandy Robinson. We'll be right back at the desk. All right, guys. What a match here. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe to Nerd Entertainment Network down below. You guys watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the movie trivia challenge. As you can see, I am not Hunter Chambless. I am Jacob Barber, and that is because Hunter is playing today in what should be a fantastic match against one Jeremy Adams. Not going to waste any time. Let's just bring in our first competitor. I already mentioned his name. That's why I'm in the hosting chair today with a record of 1-3. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter, the Hitman Chambless.
How's it going, guys? I'm ready to be 1-4 at the end of this match.
Oh, you said that in your last match. You were ready to be 0-4. And you came out with a victory. So maybe this is a
legend like Jeremy.
But this could be the start of a new tactic where you just say, "Oh, I'm ready to be 1-4," and then like, "Oh, look, now I'm 2-3." So we'll see what happens.
Who knows? Maybe.
Round one, you know how it goes. But for people watching right? But for people watching who might not know. The first round is a speed round. I will put 60 seconds on the clock, which I should probably get ready.
That would be helpful.
60 seconds will be on the clock. Time will not begin until after I finish reading the first question. You have an unlimited number of skips. Once we finish the initial 8, any that you have skipped, we will go back to if we have time remaining. Skip doesn't get you the question wrong because we can come back to it. No repeats, no challenges because, like I said, we can come back to the question if there's time remaining. I think that is it. I think I mentioned time will begin after I am done reading your first question, which, if you are ready, I will read right now. What is the name of the movie that Maureen and Phil are attending a sneak preview of based on the events of the Woodsboro Massacre at the beginning of Scream 2?
Stab.
Who directed and starred in Singing in the Rain?
Pass.
What year saw the release of Sweeney Todd, Superbad, and American Gangster?
2007.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks star in what Steven Spielberg movie?
Catch Me If You Can.
Denis Villeneuve directed what 2016 sci-fi drama film?
Arrival.
What horror movie has the tagline, "The Night He Came Home"?
Halloween.
Who kills Sirius Black in Order of the Phoenix?
Bellatrix Lestrange.
Which movie kicked off Phase 2 of the MCU?
Iron Man 3.
Who directed and starred in Singing in the Rain?
Vincent Price.
And that is all of your questions. Great round. We're going to bring your opponent in and get his round one going. And introducing his opponent with a record of 2 wins, 3 defeats, it is Jeremy Adams. Jeremy, how's it going?
Going good. You can hear me okay?
I can hear you
Great.
perfectly.
Well, I'm excited to have another match and to play.
Yes, I believe this is our first time ever being on screen together, so I'm looking forward to this.
My pleasure.
I explained the rules to Hunter because that's kind of how these things work. You explain the rules for the viewers. I'll explain them one more time just in case you need a refresher.
Yep.
Round 1 is a speed round, 8 questions. Your time will begin as soon as I finish reading the first question. You have an unlimited number of skips. And if we have time remaining after the initial 8 have been asked, we will come back to them. No repeats, no challenges in round 1, unless I made a glaring error, which is very possible. And I failed to mention this to Hunter, but if you do get all 8 correct, there is a bonus question at the end of the round.
Got it.
I think that's it. If you are ready, I am ready. The time will begin after I finish reading this first question. What is the name of the movie that Maureen and Phil are attending a sneak preview of based on the events of the Woodsboro Massacre at the beginning of Scream 2?
Stab.
Who directed and starred in Singing in the Rain?
Gene Kelly.
What year saw the release of Sweeney Todd, Superbad, and American Gangster?
2007.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks star in what Steven Spielberg movie?
Catch Me If You Can.
Denis Villeneuve directed what 2016 sci-fi drama film?
Arrival.
What horror movie has the tagline, The Night He Came Home?
Halloween.
Who kills Sirius Black in The Order of the Phoenix?
Pass.
Which movie kicked off Phase 2 of the MCU?
Ant-Man.
And that is time. All right, we will bring Hunter back, and I will give you guys a score update. All right, and we are back with both of our fantastic competitors. And before I give you a score update, let me tell you the answers of the questions. Stab is the name of the movie that is being sneak previewed. Gene Kelly directed and starred in Singing in the Rain.
After
2007 was the release year of those 3 movies. Catch Me If You Can starred DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. Arrival was the Denis Villeneuve movie. Halloween was The Night He Came Home. Bellatrix Lestrange kills Sirius Black in Order of the Phoenix. And the movie that kicked off Phase 2 was Iron Man 3. So after that, we have a score of Hunter 7 and Jeremy 6.
That's the only time I'm going to be in the lead this whole match.
It's a very,
I don't know
very
about that. Good job, Hunter.
Great round, Jeremy.
Great rounds from both of you. I am looking forward to the rest of this match, which leads us to round 2. Round 2 is the quotes round. You both gave me 2 movies. I'm going to read you a quote. After I read the quote, you will give me the actor and the character name. If you can give me both of those, you will get 2 points. If you can give me one but not the other, your opponent has a chance to steal for 1 point. If you can't pull either of them, your opponent can steal for 2. I hope that makes sense because I'm not good at explaining things. All right.
Good.
And Jeremy, since you are just 1 measly point behind, just one, we'll go to you first.
Okay.
And the first movie that you picked was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
And your quote is, Indiana Jones, this is one night you'll never forget. This is the night I slipped right through your fingers. Sleep tight and pleasant dreams. I could have been your greatest adventure. He knew it before I was even done reading the
Yeah.
quote.
Willie Scott, played by Kate Capshaw.
That is correct for 2 points. And your second movie, it might be one of the greatest animated movies ever made, and that is a Goofy movie. And your quote is, your son caused the entire student body to go into a riotous frenzy. If I were you, Mr. Goof, I'd seriously reevaluate the way you're raising your child before he ends up in the electric chair.
That is the great Principal Mazer, voiced by Wallace Shawn.
Correct. For another 2 points, bringing your total up to 10. Now we will go to Hunter for his first movie, which, surprise, surprise, it's Scream. And your quote, if you are ready.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a serial killer is not really accurate. Got to knock off a couple more to get that title.
Stu Macher, Matthew Lillard.
Jeremy,
Wow.
chance for a 2-point steal.
Randy Meeks, Jamie Kennedy.
The correct answer is Dewey Riley, played by David Arquette.
All right.
I'm sure those are also people and
Finally
actors in the
stumped
movie.
me,
Though.
Jacob. Good job.
I was just telling them before we started recording that if he keeps picking Scream, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to write any more questions. All right, and your second movie is the fairly recent In the Heights. And your quote is, if I won the lotto tomorrow, well, I know I wouldn't bother going on no spending spree.
So that is Benny, played by Corey Hawkins.
And that is correct for 2
entrance fee.
points. That brings our total before our final quote. Jeremy at 10, Hunter with 9. So we still got a close one. Still got a close one. So for this next one, whiteboard's out. They already know. This one is worth up to 4 points. I'm going to give you the quote. After I give you the quote, you'll have about 60 seconds for this one to write it down. I'm going to give you the quote. 4 points. I need the character name, the actor or actress, the movie, and the release year. 1 point per. If you both are ready, I will give you the quote.
In the category? Sorry.
It comes in the category of animated.
Okay.
Please, I don't want to go back there. You don't know what it's like to be considered a freak. Well, maybe you do, but that's why we got to stick together. You got to let me stay. 60 seconds has begun. This is the part where I'd usually say something about the movie, but I don't want to. This is where all the dead air comes in. I once tried to pretend like I was frozen. Like
I was frozen today.
But I have a fan going in the background, so it didn't work. Like I was still, but my fan wasn't.
I'm good to go.
I got about 20 seconds left on the clock, but if you are both ready,
we're ready.
We don't even need to finish the timer. Hunter, let's go to you first.
I said Donkey, Eddie Murphy, Shrek, 2001.
And Jeremy?
I don't know if that's right or not. I said Quasimodo, Tom Hanks, Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1996.
Hunter with the big 4-point pull. It is Donkey, voiced by Eddie Murphy in the movie Shrek, released in 2001. That brings our score up to 13 for Hunter and 10 for Jeremy. Coming in to the third round. The third round goes like this. I will bring up a wheel on my phone. They've each given me 3 movies. And from those 3 movies, there is a 2-point question, a 3-point question, and a 5-point question. I will spin the wheel. It will land on a movie. You have the option to respin once. So the first, if you don't like the movie for your 2-point, 3-point, and 5-point, if you haven't used your respin by then, you are allowed to use it. Jeremy, since you are behind, we will go to you first.
Okay.
For your 2-point question. I'm going to spin the wheel just to get it ready. And then I will tell you the movies we have on the wheel. We have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Scream, surprise, surprise, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, In the Heights, Star Trek First Contact, and Birds of Prey. If you guys are ready, I will spin the wheel. And it lands on Star Trek First Contact for your 2-point.
I'll take it.
I figured you would. And for your 2-point question, I just want to know, who plays the character of Jean-Luc Picard?
Patrick Stewart.
Correct for 2 points. Get the easy ones out of the way. All right, now that brings you up to 12. You are still behind, so we will go to your 3. I feel mean saying that. I'm going to stop saying that.
That's okay.
I don't know how else to say it, though. I'm going to spin the wheel. This is for your 3-point question. And we land on In the Heights. Do you want the 3-point question, or do you want to use your respin?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I like it.
Your 3-point question in The Heights. Name 2 of the 3 women that work in the beauty salon. Reminder, you do have 3 extensions and a challenge now. I'm going to give you a 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
And in The Heights, for 3 points, name 2 of the 3 women that work in the beauty salon. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second repeat. Name 2 of the 3 women that work in the beauty salon in The Heights.
Yeah, I'm not getting there. The one name is gonna really annoy me when you tell me it, but
And 5.
Daniela and Dasha. I can't remember this.
Oh, Daniela is correct, but we were also looking for either Carla or Kuka.
Puka.
Yeah.
So with that, we go to your 5-point question. 1 repeat left. You still have your respin as well. Here it comes. Got Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I'll take it.
All right. And your question for 5 points, and to send it back to Hunter to make him answer some questions. Who is the first Disney character we see in the movie?
Dumbo.
Correct for
Good job,
5 points. Is that a 5-pointer? I don't know. I didn't remember it until I looked it up, so
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yes, 5-pointer.
complain in the comments if you want. I don't care. With that, Jeremy, you are now at
He's at 17, I believe.
17. I was doing math, and math is hard sometimes.
Trust me, I know.
Hunter is at 13, so he's got to have maybe a couple questions. Maybe it's 5-pointer. We'll see what happens. Hunter, just a reminder, you still have all of your repeats in your challenge as well. I am going to spin the wheel. Remember, Star Trek First Contact is off for 2 points. So I will respin. Ooh, we got the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I'll take it.
All right. And your question for 2 points. Once again, I want to know who stars in the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Clint Eastwood.
Correct for 2 points. Which means he can win it with his 3-pointer. All 3 repeats. Still got his respin. And your movie is Birds of Prey. You want to keep it or respin?
I'll take it.
Okay. For 3 points and the win. What type of animal did Harley Quinn adopt in the movie?
It's a hyena named Bruce.
And your winner. Congrats,
by a
Hunter.
score of 18-17.
Holy shit.
Hunter the Hitman Chambless.
Maybe I should start doubting myself more often.
I was saying that before we came on.
Holy crap.
Great match from both of you. There was hardly any misses in this. This was a great match back and forth. Unfortunately, Jeremy just comes up a point short, but nothing to hang his head at. Hunter had to play unbelievable to beat you. So let's go to Hunter first. Hunter, how are you feeling?
I'm still kind of shocked that this happened. I literally had to play almost a perfect game. Jeremy, always an honor to be on screen with you, and oh my god, it's an honor to play you as well, man. You brought out the best game I've ever played in this league, so thank you so much. But yeah, that was lightning in the bottle, man.
Yes, I was telling him before we started. Maybe this is a new tactic where you just start doubting yourself and you pull out the victory. Jeremy, tough loss. Just the wheel was kind to Hunter. How you feeling?
I mean, I'm proud of Hunter. He's worked a long time to really up his game and be here. I just feel like whether it's the league or whether it's just me, this format and I don't get along too well. I don't really like quotes to you know when you play any trivia match you're gonna get quotes questions, but to have the entire thing hang on quotes, that would be like me creating a league and having the whole thing hang on movie release dates. It's like it's not everybody's strength. So to me it's a little like it's lopsided for me, and it's like, you ask guys in Hunter's age frame about a Shrek question, that's going to be up their alley. I've seen Shrek. I mean, it's been a while. It's just, and then it's just, it's tough how it goes sometimes. I get asked, name 2 minor characters, and he gets asked the easy Birds of Prey question that anybody who watched the trailer would know. So it's like I'm steaming a little bit right now, but I'm just gonna take that energy and come back another day. And if this format continues to kick me in the butt, and I know that I've got a lot of other leagues with different formats that I can take that energy out onto. So always a pleasure to be here. And Hunter, I'm proud of you, man. Whether or not the things were rigged a certain way, you played your butt off and you had to work really, really hard to get 7 points in round 1 in a speed round format, which is really hard. Getting 7 points in round 1 when you've got 15 seconds for each question is one thing, but to do it on a speed round where I'm like, I know Bellatrix was strange, but it's like in that moment I'm playing different parts of different movies, and sometimes when you're in that particular round, it's tough. So all due respect to you for that, and I'm proud of you, buddy, and I'm excited to see where you go next in the next match.
Thank you, brother. It means a lot.
Yes. Looking forward to both of your guys' next matches, whenever that is. So I think with that, Hunter, he squeaks out the victory. I'm going to say squeaks out because he did squeak it out. Great match by both. With that, like, share, subscribe. We got the movie trivia challenge. We got the Nerdom. We got the horror. And I host a show sometimes too if you want to watch it. But with that said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.